Hey guys, Rashawn here. I wanted to talk about a problem that virtually every business faces, and that's SEO. Large organizations that are doing millions of dollars of revenue per year, they have the funds to invest thousands of dollars per month and hundreds of man hours per quarter to perfect their SEO strategy, meaning they're going to do research on the exact keywords, phrases, topics, and formats that they need to create content around to push their rankings up on Google and other search engines. Unfortunately, most medium to small businesses don't have the resources available in order to do that. Unfortunately, but thankfully, with the power of AI and automation, we have the means to capitalize off of our competitors' hard work. I'm going to take you through a simple AI-based system that lets you take your identified competitors' websites and see exactly what type of keywords and phrases that they must be utilizing in order to push themselves higher up on the Google search engine. Now, if we assume that they've already invested the time and means to do that, which they probably have, we can capitalize off of that and then structure our content, our product, our web design, our social media to talk about those keywords, phrases, and topics. All right, so I'm going to give you guys, I'm going to take you guys through the system and let you see what it looks like. I'm going to do a brief walkthrough of the system to show you what it looks like. To give you guys a concrete example, I'm using my company's website, Zetmore. So if we take a look at Zetmore, you can see some of the products, some of the intro services on the home page. There is an about, a services page, consultation, blog, newsletter. The blog page would probably be of particular usage because this is where companies are going to be writing articles that are informative and focus on particular keywords, topics, or trends that Google will then register and help your business move up in the Google search results. So for example, if I wrote an article all about AI, which is a trending topic now, um, that would help me appear higher in the Google search results if that article is associated with my website versus maybe another marketing agency who doesn't have the time to invest in doing such a thing. And we go over to the system. I've designed this in a platform called Make or Integromat. Starting with an HTTP request. This is basically just using the URL from the website in order to send information about the website throughout the system. And so if I make an HTTP request, what that's doing is it's going to get me the HTML code, the actual programming of the web page that you pay a developer to make. It's going to get that information, send it over here to a text parser. So it's going to take out all the fancy code and just leave behind simple text. That text will then be able to be understood by AI, in this case, OpenAI. And its job is just to identify the sections of the website. So whenever there's a section talking about email and SMS, social media, basically the navigation bar of the website, which gives you an idea of the main topics, themes, or services that a company is showcasing on their website. The AI will look at that text, analyze it, and identify the major categories and topics associated with the pages and menu of the website. It will turn that into a data structure that we call JSON, and then that data will be moved over to another AI, which will then be tasked with looking for particular keywords in those sections of the websites. And what this is going to do, it's going to help you to get an idea of what topics they are talking about. This information is then turned into JSON and then logged in a database of some kind. For this example, I have it logged in a Google spreadsheet. but it can be logged in any database that your company may use, SQL, Airtables, you name it, whatever you're comfortable with. And what your team is going to do with this data, they're going to look at the keywords that are being talked about by your competitors, and then they can formulate a strategy to basically emulate them, maybe with a twist. But this way you save thousands of dollars in expense for SEO market research. All right, so let me go ahead and give you a visualization here. The bubble represents the movement of data throughout this process. And we're actually going to run this automation. Okay, let's take a look at the bundles that were produced. So for the output, this HTTP request brought back the actual HTML for my website, zetmore.com. And you can see this is thousands and thousands and thousands of lines of HTML text. Nobody's got time to sift through all that. All that code jargon is cut out and just the text is returned. Still a significant amount of data, but we can then get AI to do the heavy lifting. This is what AI excels at. And what result did it return? So it told us that among the navigation items, there's home, about, services, email and SMS, social media management, missed call text back, SEO, consultation, blog, newsletter, privacy policy. So that information is then sent over to another AI who was tasked with identifying keywords. Let's look at what it came up with. Possible keywords: missed call text back, targeted marketing, personalized campaigns, customer conversion, sales boost, AI solutions, digital landscape. Fancy buzzwords. But now this data can be passed off to your database. And let's take a look at the spreadsheet. I have columns set up on this spreadsheet, but it would look similar in any database. You have your competitors, you have the date that this was checked, and of course the date can be formatted differently. You have the HTML from the website, you have the actual navigation links. These were populated as just a block of text separated by commas. So this is particularly useful because you can log this data and look back at it to see if there's been a change over time. And then you also have the keywords. Now, this system can be automated to run not just with, one URL. Ideally, this first trigger in the automation would be something like a database or a spreadsheet, a Google Sheet, and it would have your top 50 competitors, not just one, right? And the frequency is really where you get the power here, because the frequency, you can tell this to run on specific dates. You can tell it to run every day, every 15 minutes. Ideally, I think it's something you would probably run once a month on your competitors just to see what they're talking about. And then you can quickly pivot and capitalize on that strategy and the boost that they're going to see on Google. Your company can see that same boost. I hope you guys can see the utility and the usefulness of AI and automations, perhaps for your business purposes, but definitely for SEO. I hope this video was useful to you guys. I hope it made sense and you actually understood what I was showing you guys. If you have any questions down in the comments, please go ahead and leave a comment. Share this video. Even if it's not something that's useful in your particular business, if you know someone that you think would find it useful, please share this video with them. I would greatly appreciate it. Guys, till next time, take care. Bye.